Crunchy's B tier. Just simply by looking at that, I can tell now that Crunchy's B tier. I'm not going to argue.
Hollywood Scott, midnight.
I don't think we should have any
midnight.
arguments. The Crunchy. Now we can have an
Hollywood
argument.
Scott,
I
midnight.
don't think we should have any argument. I want my Crunchy on the C tier. That's me. Doing basically this. But now I'm going to play Genshin Impact. I better tweet about it, hadn't I? I hope I'm not burning anything. Just trying to get that going. There's all bits dropping off. Fuck. Don't set fire to the carpet. That's the main one. Don't set fire to things, huh? Super Chuffer, 6k. Hooray. Playing Genshin Impact. Didn't get 6k for playing Genshin Impact, mate. Tonight what we're doing... Hooray. We had such good luck yesterday. Yesterday's stream I also revealed my YouTube analytics, and YouTube really doesn't like that. So I'm a bit concerned with it, and I'm not going to leave that stream up public, but it will go up public on the Ganji Kitchen. Okay, we've got one more ley line overflow to do today. We've done that. Done this, done this, done this, done this. We got our chuff in. Right at the bottom now. We got our chuff in Mika. We got our Mika. Ooh, we got our Mika. Ooh, we got our Mika. That's nice. That's nice. It is, it was good. So we got our Mika. Big stream yesterday. We went down the hole. We're continuing that. We're doing at Tunnel's End Light. We're down this hole in this interlude chapter. It's a bit of a drag sometimes, but other times it's been alright. And we're halfway through it. So we're going to go back down that hole and finish that off tonight. I've still got my dailies to do, so I'm going to quickly pop off my dailies before we get started. And what was that I was just showing you then? Right, well, Super Chuffer is my main channel, isn't it? On the YouTube, my daytime stream channel. And on that daytime stream channel, we've recently hit 6k. Pretty chuffed with that. Thank you very much. And we're doing lives there. They're fun. Sometimes they're about murder. Tomorrow we're doing more of that narcissism on Thus, the podcast that we started. So that's all going really well. Really happy with all that. And over here, oh, what's this? This is the video we did today, is it? This is the live we did today, yeah. There's me dressed as a... That can't be right. That can't be right. It is, you know. It is, you know. Make chocolate great again. Wore the wig, put on the cosplay, did some in the room. Wig gets in your ears, doesn't it? Wore that wig, did the cosplay. My first ever cosplay, special edition stream. Did the tier list, and then we did the book read at the end. In order to make it fair use, so that I'm not stealing or altering anyway, I did buy the book, and I'm reviewing it, and of course I'm reading it, and I'm reading excerpts as part of my review, so I think that's fine. Certainly is. Now I'm looking at it, I could have framed it a bit closer in on me. I just used the wide angle lens, didn't know what I was going to be getting up to, didn't know if I was going to be standing up or sitting down. I'm glad I used the wide lens, because I did stand up and do a bit of dancing, so did the book read, dressed as the Nutter. Hello, Snips. Did your chat in? Yeah. It was good, wasn't it? It's like a special edition. I think it came out well. It's gone out now. So, that's the Super Chuffer channel. No, it's gone quite well, hasn't it, now? Like, we've going quite well. I want to go to 10k, and obviously I want to go to 100k and get that button. Quite like to have that button. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That silver play button. Like all the other big YouTubers. You know, I never got the play button. So, in effort to achieve that, today I reviewed all of the chocolate bars in the UK in a tier list, and then dressed as a monk, and read a very strange, like, there's a guy out there and he's a bit fast and loose with his, you know, and he's written it wasn't the Bible, it was the Gospel according to Bob. So that'll get me there. I'm right on the way now. Today we're playing Genshin Impact, aren't we? We're back down this hole. We're going to do our dailies. I'm very pleased that today was a big, like, do you know, it was like a big special. Like, I don't, okay, this is going to sound weird. I don't do a lot of specials. I mean, maybe 5k should have been the one, but I was looking down here and we did a 100k special, 100 subscriber special, not like 100,000, but 100 subscriber special. Where is it? Where's my 100 subscriber special? Maybe I should annihilate these political ones because people don't like politics, do I? Where's my 100 subscriber special? There, One Night Stand. We played a video game 11 months ago. Oh, you can't see it. The main frame. Look, 100 subscriber special. There it is. One Night Stand. We played 100. Like, I should review that. We should do it as a stream. We'll watch it back. It'll be funny. The old Grave Kipper. 2.5 hours. That was my 100 subscriber special 11 months ago. It's like my last special. Fear the Hole. We don't like it down there. It's a bit of a nightmare. We've got to get through it. We're going to go back to it now. We'll do our little dailies. But it's interesting, isn't it, that 11 months ago, I was sat there saying, I want 1,000 subscribers. I wasn't putting up with like 100 subscriber special. That's great. Let's just keep going at 100. I wanted 1,000. I was saying it. But 11 months ago, we were there, 100 sub. Today, how far we've come. In fact, in some ways, it looks like we've gone backwards because the set looks quite nice there with the light behind me. No, I just used the green screen. Do you want me to change that? And you can see. This will be funny. Bit of behind the scenes. Green to red. That's the green screen behind me. Still there, like, you know, I still got colour behind me and it's still a nice room and all that, but I use a bit of green paper. You won't be able to see it when I make the light green because it goes green, but that's my green screen. I think green screen's alright. It's less intrusive on the eye, isn't it? I'm just here in the frame and everything else is in that frame, and then we play Genshin Impact. You know, I'm just here. But other streamers have that whole picture of the room with them in it. A bit more personal maybe. You know, some stuff in the room. A bit more like, you know, me in my room. So that other side of the room, we've got it there and we haven't used it a lot, but we used it today, didn't we? That was like how far we've come. And we have. Like, we set this stuff up in advance. I knew I was going to need to. And now how far we've come. I've been there dancing as a monk. How far we've come. Next one's 10k. Obviously, I'm going to enjoy 7, 8, 9, you know, on the way up. I'm going to enjoy those numbers. Thanks very much for. But next, I want to, like, what we're pushing for next is 10k. That's next. And then 100k. Yeah, exactly. At the 10k, I will plateau for a moment. You know, I'll say, well, that's great. Let's stop and smell the roses. But then I want to push for 100k. Yeah, thanks. I can do it. I really, honestly hope I can. It's a bit of a pressure to sort of. I know that the Nicola Bully case isn't always going to provide content. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a pressure to always be coming up with something to talk about every day, all the time. But other streamers seem to manage it. Maybe I need to play World of Warcraft like Houseman Gold. I play Genshin Impact. But yeah, it's going well anyway. It's going really well. Next one, 100k. And there was one other thing I was going to say about it. Which I've forgotten off the top of my head now. Oh, that was it, the videos. What's going to take us to that next level? I'll show you what's going to take us to that next level. Is I'm starting to clip the videos. So basically, that he knew he had killed them. Shock. And it's that murderer. And we did a bit about it on Thus, didn't we? 27 minutes, in fact. So I've clipped that out of Thus and put it up there. Me and Steve have both agreed you can both edit the episodes, right? So that goes up there. It's both an advert for Thus, if someone watches it, and it's a video in its own right. I'm going to do a load more like that. They're not going to get, they're going to have the YouTube monetization issue. They're going to have a little bit of holdback by YouTube. But, you know, they're almost sensational enough, like tabloidy, sensational enough, in a good way. Like, he knew he'd killed them. So murders. You know, those videos are going to start dropping. I've got another one in the pipeline. Just dropped my chuffing chuffer. Got another one in the pipeline, so I can start cutting up and dropping the videos. And like I said, when we know how much they return, I can offer that return to an editor and say, this is how much they make. Would you like to make that money and edit them yourself? Here's the big videos, and we can start getting that rolling more. That's going to take us to that next level between 10 and 100. That's how we get there, is adding the edited content into it and starting to let that push. And at the same time, you know, I'm aware, if you go on the channels and Ganji Impact, I'm aware, and yesterday's episode will come up on Ganji Impact. It will end up on Ganji Impact, don't worry. As these get uploaded, here is another treasure trove of all stuff we've done. I should make more clips. You know, this channel here could be a bit better, Ganji Impact. I should have a few shorts, a few clips. We could make a few during streams. I'm not averse to it, to be honest. Like, it's a sensible idea. Just all in good time. You know, at the moment we're just uploading the streams to its own channel. But it can have a few edits as well. Why ever not? You know, it's all there as a resource. Most recent video is Vibro Crystal Reharmonization. So we're only about 3 or 4 episodes behind now on there, and then we'll be up to date. So that's pretty cool. It's even got nearly 100 subscribers itself. It's cheekily crept to 100 subscribers, and I'm not doing a big celebration for that like I did on that other channel. 100 subscribers, yes. But I feel like that there. That's good as well. So, you know, lots of irons in the fire. All good in the hood. I'll shut up about it now. Today's Easter, and it was our special. And now it's chill time. It's actually Sunday, so it's grind time officially. God, man, I need to change my... I think I need to change... I think it's time I changed my... What are they called? Commissions. Because Mondstadt, I think I've exhausted them again. Although we did manage to kill Timmy's pigeons, don't we? That was new. Killing the ducks. Hello, everyone. That's my new thing, saying hello to everyone when I attack. I do it all the time now. It's my new thing.
Let's get it on.
Let's get not that. They're not going to care about that.
Frost.
You want Frosty Boy. No, they're going to care about Frost. They're going to really get annoyed by it. Eggs. Have that yet, little slime. This is going really badly. I should be killing these really easy. Why are they dying so difficult?
Swift and merciful.
Get in. How did I mess this up? I shouldn't be... All my characters are like really struggling. Now him as well. There you go. Now you're all... Cheeky little slime event. That's not even on my list. That was just extra. Everyone's really struggling. They need heals. But let's go and see what goes happening over here. And then we'll go down in the hole. Spreading evil. It's just a big fight. Just a big Barney. Dang, 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 Genshin Impact.
Look alive.
Chuff, chuff, bosh. You're not going to like this, are you, if you're icy? It's the last thing you're going to like. Have that. But also, heal, heal, heal. And if you could heal as well a bit. I might pick up that potato and that carrot there, alright. Potato and a carrot. I had some vegetable soup in between streams and some bread, so I've had some sustenance. I'll have to have a bash at this for an hour and a bit. At least. Let's see. Right, what's next? I've done my little thing there, yeah. More commissions. I can't go without picking that up. And that. Little cheeky commissions. Down here. And we don't even have to worry about anything, do we? Like, we can save our primos for the next banner. Although it'd be nice if we got another, like, 3 or 4 wishes in and just maybe got Shenyi. Well, it'd be nice, but we can save our wishes now, from now on, until we really want the thing. Glory, I know I've already done this before. It's your missus. She's in Mondstadt. I'll go and, yeah, I'll go and do it. I'll go and talk to her. Don't worry, Godwin. I'll sort it out. Thanks so much. Here's a letter. Knights of Favonius, delivering Postius. That's all right, isn't it? Knight of Favonius delivering the post. That's what business as usual around these parts. It's Traveller, isn't it? Here's your letter. You haven't got a very good eye for a voice there, because it's dear, but okay. Godwin's letter. Oh, I had to read it, because of course she can't, yeah. That's a good story. Report back to Godwin. Knights of Favonius, deliver the Postius. With Postius, post. Favonios, the post. Look, just shut up, Godwin. There's your letter. Enjoy that. She says good, happy. Oh, man, I'm not going to enjoy a load of talking today, am I? I don't think I'm in the mood for a load of talking. Language exchange. That's a load of talking. That's hilly chills. I'm going to mess this one up deliberately. Just kill all the hilly chills. Oh, actually, can you mess it up deliberately, or do you have to... Oh, look at these. Look, who's this? Who's this? Whee! Boom! No, didn't go boom. Shut up. Ah. Go on, boom! Yeah, I killed myself. Killed myself. Ow! There's two of us.
One with my blade, from whence you came.
He's cool though, isn't he? He might not do the big numbers really, but he's cool. Oh, I like my Claymore team. Alright, no, we're not messing about. Oh, I've got 1,000. I've got 100 flour obtained. That's good. Stop doing the cooking. Just want to pick up that cabbage. What are you doing, you little hilly cho? Look, this one. You can't kill him because that's the one we're going to come and talk to. I killed his mates. Preemptively. There's Ella Musk hiding in the bushes. She just witnessed all that. Can't do it in combat. Don't shoot over there. She's over there, you fucking knob.
Forth, my blade.
Little girl over there. Teviat egg. That's what you are now. You're a Teviat egg. Used to be a hilly chill, now you're a Teviat egg. Elon Musk, little girl, look. Don't scare the hilly chills, she says. It's a bit late. We're going to go over there and we're going to talk to them. There she goes. Whee! And like, we've been through this loads of times. I've done it before. So, just get over there, you. There he is. The little hilly chill. All his mates are dead. Where's she going? She's over here now. She gives me like a piece of letters. Like a piece of lettuce. Some letters. A letter. Look, they're all back now. She gives me a letter and I've got to read what it says on the letter. And sometimes it goes wrong and then I have to kill them all. No, he's dancing. He's happy. So that's that. And then we're done. Bye-bye. And these are back now, so I'll kill them again.
Yeah! Look alive!
I've killed myself again.
Me. Good.
Might have to go and heal up the characters.
Submit for judgment.
See how we go.
Curb your fury.
Someone's shooting me from the sides. They are. Look, whoops. Yeah, we've already killed you, look. I've already killed you. Let's just go and heal up. Good old statues of the Seven. Navigate to that. I'll jump off that. Little dailies in Genshin. I wish there was a way, actually. Sometimes, you know how you can condense your resin if you really don't want to be fuffed? You can just say, alright, condense the resin. Right, you don't have to play today, I'll just condense the resin. I wish there was a way to get your commissions, like, you know, double commissions the next day or something. Or, It'd be nice if you could just take a day off commissions every now and then and not have to suffer the indignancy of losing out on the primos. Indignancy. You don't have to suffer the... You don't have to feel indignant that you missed out on the primos. Shut up. But anyway, here we go. Ah, bosh!
My
Not that. Basically, you'd be dead after that. You'd think anyway. Big sword in the clobber. Big clobbering sword in the head. But no, these hilly churls are tough. Big clobbering sword. Just think about that. You went, raw, I didn't like that. I always assume it's a he. Not very delicate, is it? Could be a woman. You get indelicate women. Being delicate is not a
swift and merciful
trademark of femininity, I suppose, but that big meaty chill just doesn't strike me as being very feminine. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a patriarchal bastard. Although you don't want to be a big meaty chill, do you? Reinforcements? Get that off you. Want that.
a touch of frost.
Everything's on fire now. Chongyun. I'm having fun with Chongyun. She's cool though, isn't she? And then classy old razor at the end there. 10 primos. 10 primos. Okay. That should be everything I've done for today. Daily commission rewards, yeah. Let's go and do that. And then let's bang some resin. Have 1 or 2 days where you can log off. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? And you just know that you're not missing anything. Like, because you've got a button you can press that says, oh, today's the button, tomorrow I need to take off or something. You know, it'd just be nice for that, wouldn't it? Like, I can't craft any resin because there's a limit. But we're going to use it all today anyway. But maybe say to Catherine, you know, did you miss yesterday's Abyssos? Did you miss yesterday's commissions? Would you like to go run, you know, something like that? There needs to be a button on this for just reload. Like, send again on exactly the same setup for all of them. Just all at once. I shouldn't have to do this individually. But they're all out on their commissions. Their own little secret little missions. And then we're spending resin, aren't we? That's what we're next doing. So we are using the ley lines first, and we're using standard resin for the ley lines. Just quickly teleport over to one. Fell off the thing. It's funny, I've done these Mondstadt ones over and over, and I still can't remember what is anywhere. Don't know what I'm about to come across. When I get there, I'll know what it is, but... okay, it's fire things, I think. Or is it little slimes that are electro as well as fire? Yeah.
Spirit blade, attack!
And then does it do hydro flowers? Not hydro. Electro.
Let's get it on!
Whatever they're called. Chuffy flowers.
Swift and merciful.
What is it? There they are. I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, just chop them down. Whoops.
One with my blade. Submit for
Whopper flowers. They're whopper flowers.
I taste.
What's that? Here's the goods! Look alive! Gloves off!
Got them all? Right. Yeah. Just stop messing around then, love. Let's get some resin spent. Use original resin. Certainly will do. Thank you very much for the books. Thank you. This will do, whatever this is. And then I'll do one money. Slimes again. Shut up. Shut away the slimes if you have to.
Swift and merciful.
I've done enough slimes in my career that I probably don't even need any more slime stuff, ever. Should be looking for like better enemies really, shouldn't I? Just messing around in Mondstadt. I did it for a break because Sumeru was a bit of a tiresome. You know, the commissions in Sumeru and the situation in Sumeru got a bit tiresome. So I went back to Mondstadt for a bit of a break. And now I'm here every day.
Get back!
Doing slimes and a whopper flower again.
Fourth, my blade.
There are 2 whopper flowers.
Buckle up. Ha! You asked for it.
I know they're immune to this, but I just want to clear off those things that I'm getting stuck on. Those vines. Come on, you whopper flower, dude. Let's go. Oosh. Bit more of that.
Blade. Attack!
Not dead yet. Now it's dead. There's another one.
One with my blade.
Look alive.
Gotta keep your eye on it.
Fourth, my blade.
Nice. Original. And then we'll do one with 4 money. That's Dad at Upper Gorge. It's all the way down there. This one's close to this. 1 for money. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I can remember small details of every part of Genshin's map and mobs, but we'll forget more important stuff on a daily basis, says Cruel. That's exactly right. Like important people's birthdays, like people that I care about, you know, and stuff like that. Oh, it was so-and-so's birthday the other day. Oh, was it? Shit. You know, and stuff like that. But like this, yeah. What kind of ley line is it? That's going to go in.
Swift and
Boosh!
merciful.
Magical lamps! Have that, you get back in the circle, you stupid flower. Why would you put the circle out and then you go outside the circle? It's like not fair. It's like they cheat me. Show!
Ow!
Bang my head on that.
Let's get it on.
Wolf's gravestone, mate. Have a bit of that. And you. What's going on over here now? Oh, it's just loads of these. Claymores will be fine then.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment. I kill you.
Don't fall off the edge. Ooh, a big chuffer.
Fourth, my blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
He's moving away. He's running away. Running away, eh?
Swift and merciful.
That should be that. Nice to clean up a few ley lines every now and then, being as I'm a Favonian Knight of Favonius. Might be just on the edge of our turf here, but, you know, being as I'm a Knight of Favonius, nice to go and clear up a few ley lines every now and then. Oh. Hang on. Just pick up my bits and pieces, but look out there. Oh, look at the mist. Oh, it is nice, isn't it, Genshin Impact? Look at it out there with the mist. We are at mist level up here. And look at the mist just rolling in. Ah, gosh. They have to keep back, it's nice. Look at it. Ooh. Ooh. It's like a thin layer of mist across the... Now it's starting to drift away. It's gone. It was there and now it's gone. Ooh. Genshin Impact's really good. So, we can spend resin anytime we like, but I've got a feeling I might need to pop out of the... Like, I've got a feeling that I might need to pop out of there and spend some resin midway through all of a sudden, because I might get fed up. So maybe we go down the chasm now, and then just like before the end of tonight, I've got to grind the domains to spend that resin any which way it needs to get spent. I might even have to do a boss kill or two. But rather than do the grind first, let's do the episode first and then see how the grind comes out later. I've still got that to discover, the Lost Valley. I'm hoping maybe we discover that at the end of all this. And I get some Primos 5. But, you know, let's have a look at how our wishes are. We're in a lovely part of the game at a lovely moment. And we've only got 105, so we can't have a wish, so shut up. Haha, you can have one free one, though. It's just a crappy book. Ferris. Ferris, get in the bin, Ferris. Melt that down. We got a new sack frags. We got a new sack frags the other day, didn't we? Sack frags. Show me a book character. Mona's using the sacrificial fragments, but we picked up a new one. Oh, we've got a width. We've got 2 widths. And we picked up a new sack frag. But we've only got 1 sack frag on the go, so we're going to keep the second one. We're not going to upgrade. We start refining when we've got 2 copies. Then we start refining. And we created a fruit of fulfillment as well. That's quite interesting. We're not using it yet, though. It hasn't been leveled up, but... interesting. It's lovely to have all the lovely weapons. It's very nice. Right. What am I doing next? Down the damn hole, then, eh? Down the damn hole. Right down the hole with the Yaksha, yeah? It's me and the Yaksha down the hole. And something's going on. And I was there yesterday, so I should remember. But, you know... it's quite a long and interesting storyline, this interlude. Down the chasm's bed. And I've been able to go off and do whatever, but they've been stuck down here the whole time, just having no fun, so... let's see what they're up to. 2-parter. This has been a 2-parter.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
How's Ito doing?
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry.
Forgotten I should be worried about him, or worried about any impending danger. Actually, the ability to leave here and do whatever I want in the rest of my life and then come back to it has taken away that claustrophobic feeling. It's been fine.
What about you guys? You found something, didn't you?
Me?
It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
Dunno, nothing on my face. Paimon!
We found the fantastic compass.
Oh, we did that?
The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever, too.
Sounds bad, so I probably want to just... shh. Don't have to tell him that. That sounds bad. I'll get Paimon. They've already, I remember, they've had Paimon going twice already. Haven't they? They have. They've had Paimon really upset already twice.
Shoot!
I don't want Paimon upset. Don't upset Paimon. If it's going to upset Paimon...
This isn't over yet. Listen to me.
Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method.
I've got no comments. I don't know what they're going on about, really.
Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated.
Right.
I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
Yeah. Probably that. They need to cooperate.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
This will be fun.
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it. Maybe even reverse it.
That's what I was saying.
Last
That's what I
time,
thought.
it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it,
Then we're home free.
I wasn't saying that. I didn't know what they...
still hope?
It's some magic compass thing. It's fine. We'll get out.
You bet.
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
He's...
Okay, well, let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
After everyone has had a rest.
Oh boy.
Here it is.
I'm so nervous.
Paimon, you've been nervous the whole time. It'll be fine now.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
Like,
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
like Ally
but
McBeal with your
Yanfei,
little hat on.
there's
That's how you're
one thing
looking.
you might need to mentally prepare yourself for.
You got to mentally prepare yourself for this, Yanfei. Now.
I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here.
Oh.
From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories.
Oh, they kept saying that yesterday, didn't they? I told you, if you mention disordered space-time and the memories again, I'm going to just have you, like, you know, locked in space prison or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're trapped down this hole together. I'm starting to get my egg on with you talking about space and time all the time.
We all came here for different purposes. And everything
Everything
that's happened
happening
here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture.
Terrifying, but also a miracle. Picture of, like, something.
This space, well, it's more than just a space.
It's more than just a space.
Whether there's some
been
kind of higher power at work here, I don't know. But
the whole time,
it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions.
Sounds a bit like Alien. It feels a bit like I've been in a horror movie in this one.
Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
I remember a giant snake just outside this space.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Alright, she's not bothered about that then.
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
What? I can't remember. Maybe that just happened. I'm supposed to remember it because this is an interlude in between. Isn't this chasm the interlude between? You know, I'll get my head around it. It's the interlude between Leeway and Inazuma. So somebody shot an arrow to help us win the Leeway thing and take out that serpent thing. Maybe it's that.
Who else did you think it was?
Does that have anything to do with why the ground split open?
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization.
Conrion.
Crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
No, it looks like I'm with them. If you say so. Shut up.
You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of
I know.
Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do
They're
manage
just doing a lot of
That's actually
talking
what
now.
I think too.
This whole thing feels like
I want to see you messing with the
long shot,
compass.
But it may be our luck.
Perhaps it was.
No talking
I mean,
now.
it's a
Mess
shame
with the
that we couldn't
compass.
find your
No
family.
I gotta
talking
say,
now.
if
Messing
this
with the
is-
compass.
Leave the boss
If
to
it's not
issue.
messing with the
Traveler,
compass,
take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
We're gonna have to hug. We're gonna have to have a big hug. I have to take care of Paimon. Look, if it's not messing with the compass, I don't want to hear it from now on. All right, go.
Sure.
Agreed. They all agreed. Yes. Animated messing with the compass.
Stars align.
Look at
Bestow
it.
your light. Evil purged by thunder's might.
Why don't they do this all the time?
Spirit
This is so
curbed,
cool.
Pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command.
Bow!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Maybe you shouldn't have messed with the compass.
Watch out!
Get in there, go on. She's so cool. I've got him.
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
It's all kicking off now, look. I could be doing some combat here, but I'm not. I'm kind of peeved, but... Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wanted to do this for all that talking we go through. This would be so much better than all that talking. Look how good it is.
Your strength won't last!
No, keep going, keep going. Kick ass Yaksha. Get eggied up, go on. Oh, did we break it? Was that Zhongli getting involved? You just swooped in to save him. We're out anyway, aren't we? We're out. And the compass disappear. And like, it was a really cool thing. Like, every time you have to go, and bear in mind, every time you have to go through a long, laborious sequence of text where they stand there and do this, and do that, and do this, like,
That was
instead,
close.
like
I
this
thought you were
now.
gonna get left behind. I'm so
Why are we
glad
not
you're
still
okay.
animated?
That was terrifying.
Do you know what I mean? I find it weird that we don't just... Because it's the same thing, it's just now I have to click. Like that, in between the frames.
I know what you were thinking, but...
Just keep it animated. Might make it better. Me going and pressing click between the frames doesn't
Never
make it
mind.
better. Yeah, but even if you
I can't
auto,
talk you out of a mindset
sometimes it has
that's
like a
been
pause where it's
built
not
up
really a
over
pause,
lifetime.
and it's not even
I
an
don't think
animation.
we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy.
It's not the same.
But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
Like here, you've got the character models within the world, and you know it's all, you know, move the camera around the characters, and that's it. That's what you've got. They do all these poses, and that's it. With the animations, it's anything is on the table. It's the whole thing, and like it's much more. You know, it just works. We just saw the difference, and we're watching it now. It seems a shame that I can't keep watching more of that wonderful animation. It's so good.
I could not have done this on my strength alone.
So thanks to you, Yelan.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here.
I mean, this is what games used to do, isn't it? And like they still do, and we're doing it, and it's fine. But Genshin Impact has showed me glimmers there, and I know they've got this huge studio. And they've shown me little glimmers there of like, wow, something extra super cool. Just keep giving me super cool stuff.
As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
Do what you want.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Say it to me.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Zhao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that.
I'm thinking now that I'd been this off yesterday and did it as a two-parter, but I suppose I've already been on 40 minutes, but this feels like the end of this already. So maybe I should have just squeezed it all in yesterday.
It's not
It's
easy
alright.
to persuade Zhao of anything.
It's alright.
Maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Zhao, she's criticizing you.
I wasn't really listening, Paimon.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got through to him.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Alright, from now on, I'm not allowed to have that moan about the pacing. If I keep saying it, it just becomes like boring that I say it every time. So from now on, it's like a meme, and I have to just say like, you know, what is it? Well, animation. Like, I'll just say the word animation. Like, you know, just everyone will understand what I mean. Like, I'm not going to spell it all out again from now on. It's just because they showed it me right bare next to each other then that time. But
Hey, so Bullchecker still hasn't woken up yet.
you pointing out.
Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever. Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
Cow.
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation...
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later.
Good.
Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
So thanks you.
I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Ah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Ha! Ha ha ha! She's good. Isn't she good? Isn't you good? Isn't she good?
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
That sounds awesome. Let's go.
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
Well, Liyue's quite a long way away, so you're going to have to walk.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Like, we're not carting you out of this chuffing crevasse. You're going to have to get out of it yourself. Paimon, we've got other things to do. What? 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 No, I want to do it. I want to do it.
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
Yeah, have fun. Yeah, you guys. Everyone else have fun, not me.
Oh, wait. Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
She'll be around. She knows what's going on. Moo the cow. Moo the cow. Go on.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Ito's becoming quite like a mainline hero in all this story stuff, isn't he? Like, simple but kind.
Traveler, flying
he's got his own little foibles.
Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
But he's like the barbarian, like, you know, strong and silent type. Well, not silent type, but strong and stupid type.
What? Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Don't know. Ito translate what Ushi said. Oh, he's talking about what the cow said.
Yeah, let's do that. Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful.
Sometimes the profoundest
I don't know what the cow said.
Can...
You betcha.
All right, Ito.
Oh, yeah?
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here.
She appears and disappears.
I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
Well, we're having this chat first, aren't we?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
Did we?
I figured as much. I've checked the area.
I mean, on the other hand,
nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close.
if you didn't have these moments where you click through it and stuff like that, right? Ushi's your spirit animal. If you didn't have these moments between them, like, you wouldn't get those moments where you got that close-up of Paimon that you can just leave it on. So actually 5 out of 5 for this. Still good.
Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it. We got it. We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh.
You've got a mean streak, Yalan.
You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through.
Like, it was supposed to be something epic. We went down that hole for ages, and then we had did we have a boss battle? We had like that cube battle thing, didn't we? We were in that cube, and we went through that. And then the big thing at the end with those ghosts, it felt like there could have been a boss battle while he was doing the book. And the compass at the end. We went through that compass thing as well. That compass thing. And then it felt like there could have been a boss battle when he was doing that, and we were on that platform and the compass. But instead, those ghost things flew around and it was all animated. So they're not animating this where we're just talking, which feels like the perfect time. I won't say it again. But, oh, he was just he was sacrificing his life for us. He deserves a little quality time, yeah. But, like, what we went through, I mean, it seems a bit like what we went through was just like we were down the hole and then all this mad shit kicked off. It's not like some memorable, like in 3 years' time, I'm not going to be saying, do you remember on Genshin Impact when we went down that hole? Do you know what I mean?
Where could that strange space have come from?
It was all a bit contrived.
And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years?
They just made it up for the story, Alan.
I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know.
Ooh.
Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me.
Bye.
See you when I see you.
Bye.
Bye, Yelan.
Felt like a week. Alright.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Yes, it was obvious.
Really?
Yes.
There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Fair enough.
Where is it?
It's Paimon. Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
With the Yakshas. A place that has to do with the Whoa! Go to the place that Zhao mentioned. Press V to navigate. And there's a new optional quest here. So I think we'll be going there in a minute after we just talked to optional quest giver. Where's optional quest giver? What? What's this now? What do you want, Wang? The Millilith heroes, please see to it the chasm does not act up these few days. I don't want a big thing about it, Wang. I just want you to tell me what it is you want. You're praying to this thing. I'm praying the chasm, elements, ancients, 500 years ago, big quality calamity, the chasm, the Millith, back Yaksha. Yeah, we know about all this. We've just been through it. It's ironic, isn't it? Don't worry. Paimon. Treasure, the Millith. I'm not going back down there again, am I? And we never found that place. The nameless Yaksha. We've just been down there doing that. One of the soldiers fell from a great height while helping to excavate it. Later, he's daunted by the circumstances. Memorial. Yaksha. Like, this is so long. 6 items. Okay, what do you want? Helm of Warding. What? You want a helmet? Cup of Commons. Oh, it's just a load of nonsense. Skyfeather. MacGuffins. They're just MacGuffins. Just things to get. Warrior Spear. Just hurry up and tell me about them so I can go and get them. Sort you out with your little quest. The Flowers of Farsight. Jesus. Is it still going on? The Sundial of Ages used to remember the bygone past. Shut up now, Wang. I've had enough of you. Leave me. Okay. What does he want? He wanted me to go over and tidy something up. Look for offerings to place on the memorial. I'm not doing it now. I just wanted to get it on my list. Thanks, Wang. I'm doing this now. Going to the place Zhao mentioned. It's over there by 1,000 meters. What do you mean? It's over there. Right. Not messing about. I'm just going straight over there. Not running.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases.
Oh, I remember. Oh, was it? Do you think? Because I fucking built it.
Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
Yeah? Do go on.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
Alright, you know, we were down that hole and now we're not, so don't get so eggy.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
His eyes change colour.
Don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a Yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
Paimon just said all that. Paimon said that. All of that. There will always be someone willing to be by your side. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And... Well, Anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bodacious and
Bodacious.
the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way.
Well, don't worry, come along with
Bodacious
us.
recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Minogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas.
Fair enough. It's all over now. You can come around with us and you can get in with all the fighting, with all the Fatui. You'll like that. You'll enjoy that.
I am Alatus, and Minogius is General Capisis.
Capisis.
The others are Bonanis, or General Chizapis,
Chipas.
and Darius, or General Musatus.
Musatus.
I heard that people call the 5 of us
Bananas. Chipasas.
the Guardian Adepti.
And Musatus.
Bodacious
You
and
like the
Yelan's ancestors stayed underground
Spice
to the end.
Girls.
So that space must have read their minds and their
Shut up.
Yelan was right in everything she said. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help.
We've done it now.
Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
No need to go on
Yenfei
about
and
it.
Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst case scenario. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
And that's ridiculous, though. Right at the end, Zhongli just swoops in and saves him. And that was that. I thought it was. I just think it's ridiculous you should be able to do that in a
In
story.
the end, I still had to burden another.
Oh. There's my thumbnail.
But that's how it should be, right?
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that,
Right.
it's good that one more...
Oh, more. Oh, good. See, whenever this happens, I'm like, yes.
Where have you been?
This is the good shit.
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you.
And it's only telling us what he just told us, but it looks better like this.
Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
The name is
Believe me,
Yaksha.
I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother! What's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacious.
Hey, Bosacious. Bosacious.
I am Bosacious, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you.
Like, it's so good when they do the animation. Look, I'm crying. It's so good. I think I've even watched that before. I think I've even watched it. I think we even like maybe watched it, I don't know, maybe on the Genshin Impact channel, or like maybe before it's been teased or something. I remember seeing that, but like even now it's brought me to tears. Like, I'm just I don't know. It's so good and so amazing, and at the same time I'm now surprised every time I have to click through this.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
Xiao.
Are you sure it's okay to own?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogias, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacious' fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacious. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacious was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacious, Boyong, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Nice, 60 primos. I mean, Genshin at its best, isn't it? It's Genshin at its best. Oh, I feel sad. I don't feel sad. It's like emotional, sentimental, very nice. You know, dabbing up my eyes with the tissues. Genshin at its best. Sometimes during that hole, down that fucking hole, was Genshin at its worst as well. I managed to put them side by side this time. Very pleased with that, though. 7 out of 10. I observe him. He says nothing. Fuck, he says nothing. Fair enough. Says nothing. You think it get boring? I don't know. You see, it's so good. Like, the boring for me is having to click through all the words and read the words and click through the words. But I think it goes along quite quick when you're being animated at. I think it'd be the opposite. I don't know. Certainly in the future they need to make sure they have a good go at animating it all. As much as possible. Because that was really top notch. Like, can't be argued. Totally top bins. Emotional. Like I said, sentimental. Got it all right. Really pleased with it. Love Genshin Impact. There's more. Go Leeway. What is stuff going to be happening in Leeway, or what? More of the quest. What? I've just finished it. No. What do you want me? Where do you want me to go? Is there going to be someone now? Because I've done that, there's someone having a final epilogue. If there's more talking, I don't really. Oh, should we take Paimon saying it now? Should we go to Leeway Harbour? Look, she's saying. We want to talk to someone about it. Down here, maybe? The quest location is currently involved in other quests. Please check the details. Problematic. What was that? Hang on. Oh yeah, because there's nothing happening. Yeah, there's no quest. Got it, yeah. So I just need to find the person. Paimon said there'll be someone around Leeway Harbour to talk about it with. I feel like I've gone too far. First teleporter. What, this one? There's all people around here. What, Madame Ping? She's not over there though, is she? Maybe it's this one. Hello. I like your dress. She got food for sale. Did we buy food off her last time? I think we did, didn't we? We buy all the food, don't we? We like buying all the food. We'll do that again soon. Near the restaurant, up here. I'll never find this. If you know where it is, then... Because I will not find this, look. Or do you mean the teleport that we normally go to over here? Do dee do dee do do dee dee do dee do dee do. Oh look, it's still automatic. There we go. Oh, there's Zhongli having a cup of tea. Hey Zhongli. Oh, it's you two. We came to ask you about something. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something, not voice acted. What are you busy with? Speaking of which, to think you managed to return so quickly. What speed? Paimon, he just said he's busy. Zhongli, are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Ah, yes, they're old acquaintances of mine. Splendid. Since you two are also here, could you help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? Archaic stone? What would you want one of those for? Do you not know? Archaic stone is highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there's barely any supply on the market. I was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual too. Somehow we talked about my Through the Eyes of a Dragon, one of my finest works, if I do say so myself. It's a good one, isn't it? Ha ha, Zhongli says. At first I thought he was just an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture, but it turns out he's also well versed in history and mythology. Look, we're talking about Zhongli now. We're having a chat about Zhongli. He said, bummer. This should have been voice acted. Can I skip through it? Talking about the chasm now. People weren't allowed to go in. Now they're allowed to go in now. The stone springs forth a tunnel. There's not another tunnel. Ancient battlefield. Who thought there? They don't know. I'm working on a new story. We're going to sell in the stone. Who cares? As far as I'm concerned. Or was that the stone that the other chuff wanted to bring out? An illustration on it. Through the eyes of a dragon, upon it is dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, and its spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. Sort of really rare, you know, Paimon wants it now. Oh, Paimon, don't we want an archaic stone too? Oh, we've got an archaic stone, he wants it. Oh, now he wants it. Oh, it's all kicking off. Just, I don't know what he's on about. We've got a fan. I can't explain to you how much I really don't like this compared to what, like, for example, this is the perfect example. Why is this just not Zhongli animated, doing some talking and moving around and having, you know, all that comedy, and like, it would have all worked. But instead it's totally flat. It's totally lost any of it. And now it's this again. The worst, from the best to the worst. I was nearly in tears then about that emotional and well told and well animated story, and then instead now I'm almost in tears about this awful and boring having to drag my way through this. It's finished. He's giving me a fan. I've actually literally got a fan. Quest reward bonus. Let's see it then. Where is it? Oh, it's an item, isn't it? It's going to be one of these just sits in my thing item. Is it? Where is it? Where's my fan? Where's my new fan, you chuffer? Teapot decoration. Fucking straight in the bin. We've got 6 Masterless, though. And we've got enough for 1 Shenhe. So we've got enough for that. There's no more on there. We've got 2 wishes. Shall I just do the Kamisato and get her instead? Let's go for Shenhe. 2 wishes. Come on. If it's been a big day, it's been emotional. There's the first one. We did just get Mika, but it's been a big day. It's been emotional. Top it off. Show me Shenhe. Masterless Sharpshooter's crappy bow, and that will be for that banner. That'll be that, I think, won't it? 1 day, 15 hours. I mean, I might have a chance to maybe get another wish or 2 out of it, but you know, it's okay. I'm all right with that. We did get our Mika, and we're saving up now for the next big banner. I just hope the next banner is not the next big banner, because we need 2 at least to go by that we can say, all right, that's fine. We'll let that one go by. I need 2 at least that are not brand new characters, all really cool. I need 2 that might just be, you know, reruns. You know what comes. I don't know what comes. Nahida and Nilou. Oh, I do, don't I? Yeah, you're right. So that's fine. I can skip that one. Absolutely skip that. Nilou's fine. She's great. I could roll for her, but we've got Nahida already. Yeah, that's cool. Rerun them. Good point. Rerun them. Yeah, rerun them. I mean, this is a rerun that I'm looking at already, isn't it? But for me, it's 2 characters I don't have. But yeah, rerun them. Let us save up, and then the one after that, we're probably still saving, and then the one after that, we're ready to empty out our Primo bank and absolutely guarantee the next one. I mean, we're already quite highly close to pity, so that's a good thing in a way. There's all good reasons why it's all been good. I'm not complaining. I'm very happy with Genshin Impact and everything it's, all the boons and joys it's given us. Been very like free to play all the way. Been very lucky. Been very happy with the luck. Yeah, very happy with Genshin Impact. Still, after a year, which is quite impressive actually, because they've done Sumeru. Like, they've done some big story beats and arcs and stuff, but really, I've been through the whole main thing, got my load of characters. I don't know, could you imagine if I'd started World of Warcraft a year ago? Do you think I'd still be playing after a year? Just still like...
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil.
Basically, even more invested than I have been at any given point in the game. Even more happy with it as I have. Just had an emotional run in a cool story. Got my cool characters recently. Got my new one recently. Like, very happy with all this. Very happy. The second half is Baizu with Ganyu. I don't know who Baizu is. Oh, the new green chuffer. Yeah, I can skip that. A year ago, no, because you'd have been stuck on Shadowlands. It'd have been awful, wouldn't it? It'd have been a load of grind and rubbish. I know what it's like. I watched Asmongold. But like, this has been an absolute pleasure and a joy. I was surprised. I didn't know it's come out of like left field. We're going to be playing Zelda in May. I still haven't found my Nintendo Switch. Bit worried about that, frankly. Gonna have a good tidy up spring clean and say, where is my Nintendo Switch? Did I put it in a bag somewhere? You know what I mean? Because it's a travelling sort of item. I'm a bit worried it got nicked out of my car, and if it did, I'm really cross about that. But it's just an item, and I can replace them.
The desert's a tough adversary.
The time we had together was the fun.
It doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take...
Hour and 20 in, so we're not finished yet. We're going to do a bit of grind.
The challenge is entirely up to you.
And I've got achievements, but I don't think there's a lot of achievements there. Oh, there's 3. But yeah, it's not a wish, is it? So 100 resin, and we need to kill some, like, because these will turn over, the bosses will turn over, the Divanin and all those chuffers. Let's see who needs what. Because I've got new characters. She's on her way, isn't she, remember? I'm giving her the book Creep. 89, we might as well just push it now. Might as well just do it now. $90. There. 90. All 7s. Happy with that. We can start actually looking for 8s and 9s now on some of these characters. But there's up to 90. The next one that's creeping up there to 90 is Mona. And further down the list, characters that have been recently getting a lot of love include this chuffer who now needs to level up these. So this is on the list for sure. Gonna go and bang my resin into this and gather these books. Taishan Mansion. Maybe you should be interested with Dragonflight. And all your interesting work in the bin on... yeah, once you've done Shadowlands, it all goes in the bin on Dragonflight, yeah. Imagine that, yeah. Imagine that. Imagine all the cool stuff that we'd earned and gathered and everything that was cool. And then it's just like all in the bin. They do that at Hearthstone, don't they? Like my lovely Hearthstone that I enjoy. That goes in the bin all the time. In fact, I'm sure we might even finish today's episode by opening all the Hearthstone cards. I bought the, you know, Capital K said he wanted to see me play Hearthstone. I bought the thing, and I think it might have been ready to be opened. I'm not even on day 1 opening my packs. Oh, open your packs on day 1 anymore, but no. Anyway, let's do this first. We've got Hydro, what is it? Pyro Energy. Oh, I nail this. I absolutely nail this.
Chivalry will never die. I've been waiting for you for ages. Something's come up?
Yeah. Something's come up.
I'll lead the way.
I'll lead the way. Do you know, like, it literally makes me smile, like, hearing these things. It's interesting contrasting with Hearthstone as well, because in Hearthstone you play the cards, and when you do, they make the sounds, and, like, there's voice acting in Hearthstone that makes you chuckle and smile. You know. Join the Cabal, they said, is one of my favourite voice lines in anything. Join the Cabal, they said. But this has that too. Like, every now and then, you're just like, ooh, I got smacked in the head then.
No, my soul. Speed of light.
Have that, you chuffers.
You blade. Yep.
I don't want any food on, so maybe I could be doing this quicker. Right, you two.
Witness the power of... Incoming.
Ready, go!
Come on, keep firing those things at them while they're invisible. There they are.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
I could do this in a minute 20, can't I? So this is a slow one.
Nowhere to hide.
Can't run from death.
1 minute 10. It wasn't that slow. It wasn't that slow. Four over 4. Actually, I'll tell you what we might do. I don't know when Hearthstone's. Look, we'll check Hearthstone out at the end of the stream, but because it's been quite a big day for me, and it's going to be a big day tomorrow doing this as well. But I might do tomorrow's daytime. I might daytime stream Hearthstone card opening. I might daytime stream, but then that's even like daytime stream for you in America. I'm thinking of capital K. Daytime stream would be the wrong time for him because it'd be like, you know, middle of the night. So maybe we just do it now and it's just there and it exists. Let's finish this first. Yeah, the new cards might be interesting. You probably won't get to see loads. You get to see them as they come out of the packs. But like when you've got to open 100 packs of cards, it just takes ages these days. Like it's like 10 pulls in Genshin. I used to open card packs individually and now I'm like, I want to do a 10 pull. Like, I know there's going to be X, Y, Z in there at the end of it. Like, I'm not buying 100 packs for messing about, am I? The whole point of it is that all the I'm going to have all the commons, all the rares. I'm going to be missing about 5 epics, and these days the amount of, which is a bit of a cheat, right? But these days you're missing about 6 legendaries as well. But you know that's on average or whatever it is. But hopefully you do better. Hopefully you do better. You can get lucky. But I'm not buying packs of cards so that I haven't got, so that I've got gaps in all the card library and I don't have all the cards. That's not the point, is it? I want to buy them so I've got them. I don't want to mess about. I'm a bit like a whale. Hearthstone. Not that I want to spend loads of money on the chuffing game. Like, I don't want all the gold cards. I like the gold cards if they come out of the packs. I'm like, yes, gold card. But I don't want to spend money on them. No thanks. Don't want to spend money on portraits or anything like that. It's just all the cards are required so that I've got all of the different choices so that I can make my decks on day one. And that's what I want to do. Because it's, you know, that's the simplest thing. Like, and I don't want to feel like they rob dog you, you know, but it just is what it is, I suppose. Continue the challenge. They added another rarity. What it is, it's called, so you've got like, they've got gold. Back in my day it was just gold, and now it goes to platinum or diamond or some shit. And there's like another card that's like animated and it moves. And then they've got a new one called Signature, which has got a wider border and cool art. And I like the cool art concept. I'm happy with the cool art concept.
I let my guard down.
But you're right, like it's too many different kinds of cards now. Like, if you're going to do really cool big art, just do that on the cards. Like, make the gold ones big. Like it now makes the original card look a bit shit, really. But at least it's only, what's the word? It's only,
Rain outlines your fate.
Cosmetic.
Let me weave you a verse. Cut to the chase.
And cosmetic is fine, because you don't have to have, you know, if you don't have to pay for it, it's fine. Just it exists. What I get aggrieved at is paying like 300 quid for a load of cards. I think recently I've just spent £100 on this bundle. 2 different bundles. It's approximately £100, I hope. I see it as that anyway. Which is a lot of money, but they're going to be good for a year. But then I have to do it again in a few months, don't I? And then again in a few months. It's about £300 a year to play Hearthstone. Minimum. And the rewards track. And out of that, I should have everything. And if I've not got... Look, here we're getting 3 and a 2. That was rubbish. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Continue challenge. I must have pressed the wrong button then. Wrong resin. But yeah, Blizzard, it's a good game, Hearthstone is. It's probably the best in class for, in my opinion, deck building, online, card game fun. However, it's a bit on rails. and it's broken a bit too much, and it's a bit too expensive. But it will always have a special place in my heart, I suppose.
Got lucky back.
Just have to accept it. Just like the game.
Speed of light. Hey! Hey! Go away! Stay put!
Did that in the wrong order then.
Rain outlines
Get me
your
in now.
fate. Rain cutter. No, my... Don't blink.
Where have they gone? Let's have it, come on. I'm looking for it under 1 minute time. I'm not going to get that here, am I?
Nowhere to hide. Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Time to act.
Are you not dead?
This may hurt a little.
Really cost me on that last few seconds there. 121. Bounce around between 110 and 120. Maybe we should eat some food and make it sub a minute. Condensed resin. And maybe we don't have to do the boss runs, you know, maybe it's not important that I actually stress about extra boss runs. We've got a purple, that's good. Sure. Ow.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Oh, don't be scared. Ready, go!
Witness the power of good luck.
Don't blink. Hey,
Pain, pain, go away.
yourself a room.
Body and mouth.
Speed of light.
It slows me down when they disappear because I can't lock onto them. That would have been a quick one though.
Incoming.
Still could be.
Nowhere
Come on,
to
do the
hide.
special.
Don't blink.
112. Ah, didn't eat any food though. Condensed resin. Yeah, I know what you mean. You can pass the talents over, but I don't want to, no. Everyone's going to 10. Everyone. Like, if I'm going to play Genshin Impact long term, they're all going to 10. We'll just see how far we get eventually. I doubt I'll ever get everything to 10, will I? But in my mind, you know, everything's going to 10. The bosses thing is important, yeah. Although you're alright. I see what you mean now. The bosses is more important because it only happens once a week, yeah. But it's just like my time and my energy and how I feel about it and doing stuff. Like, Storm Terror is like easy, I can just piss that, so we'll go and do that. Like, this isn't even like, you know, nothing's happening, so... But I can't be asked, I'll tell you what I can't be asked with is, the electric euthymia, the big, like, it takes ages and, like, it's a right grind, but, this is easy. So this will do. And we'll see what else we can put in. Let me see who's on the list. I like to do this with you.
What's happening?
What's happening? And the other one, I really like the big puppet, the new one in Sumeru. But it is a bit of a, you know, you got to concentrate. I'm not interested in concentrating. Come on then, you big bird. It is a dragon, isn't it? I always think of it like a big bird. I don't know why. Come on then, you.
Go.
Ow. Come on. Get your claws down on the thing so we can all have a go at you.
Committed to memory.
Little pop. Oh, it's done this. It's done this. Different.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines.
Going in on that. Having a bit of that. Straight in quick. This is going to be a quick run. Get up there, you.
This may hurt a little. The temple of wisdom.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
Can we get halfway? We can get halfway, can't we? We've got halfway. That's lovely. Halfway on the first bash.
Body and
Now
mind.
it goes a bit eggy. Fires these things at me. Irrelevant though. It can go as eggy as it wants. Maybe we'll get a weapon billet. Come on, you eggy chuffer. It does this on the floor, and then I just ignore this now. Just stand there and get hurtied. Oh, it's hurty. Oh no. Oh no, it's hurty. Come on, you big chuffer. There we go.
Incoming. Rise. Rain outlines your fate.
Hit, hit. He didn't stay down for long.
Don't blink.
Just stay in. Yeah. Get on. Come on. Why can't I get near it? Let me up. I'm ready to end this.
Incoming.
Let's go. Wet it up.
Witness the power of with sword from shadow.
And there we go.
Speed of light. Hey.
Down. Douche. Oosh. Original resin. In fact, I've got just the right amount of resin to do 3 boss fights. 2 claws. It's quite a lot of claws, 2. But only claws. I didn't get any size. I think I need size. A bard's feather that's elemental defense attack HP, and HP over attack defense attack. Well, it's just mess. It's just a mess of rubbish. Some interesting bits and pieces. A dream solvent. Yeah, no billet. It wasn't the best, but it's alright. It's alright. What's my next 2 then, in terms of... I should go for the ones that I need the most, but I'm thinking, like proper boss kills that I don't find to be such a brain ache include, where is he? Ajada Harder. I find these to be relatively straightforward as well, and I think we need whatever off all of them, don't we really, eventually, so let's go and do this. Same concept, I'm just going to face tank it, just with this group. We just go nuts and he can't handle it. If I was going with a different group, you know, these are all level 10s, happiness. Should we switch them about and stuff? This is just easy for me now. Shut up, Ashada.
Make yourselves at home. This way.
Ow. I shouldn't have spoke so soon, should I? It's not going to make it easy now, is it?
Hey! Wheel of life.
Oh, the big elephant jump. Crumble. Rhubarb crumble.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide. I just grind it down. It does this effect thing later on that gets you more damage.
Fortune preserver.
But I can keep it. This is the bit I don't like the most. You know, I don't want it to be underground, messing me about. I want to be on it and killing it.
Committed to memory.
I let my guard down.
Damn it. Come on, you Vishap. You big Vishap. Get out of here, you chuffer.
Time to act.
There you are.
Everyone hold hands.
Have that.
Not good.
Not good. I do like to keep, because it's a bit of a grind, I like to keep healed as we run, as we go.
Don't blink.
Be crushed.
He's about to absorb the power of Pyro.
This way, Turtle. The Temple of Wisdom.
And then when it hits me, I start getting hurt by it, but, you know, just have to accept that.
Rain cutter. Don't blink.
Now I've got a shield, that's good.
To the chase.
Did I get a shield? No? No. Well, he's getting eggy now, look. Getting really eggy. I don't think I can hurt him while he's getting eggy.
Grow.
I don't think I'm hurting him. No, now I'm hurting him again. Right.
Committed to memory.
So don't stand on that and get caught by it. I have done, and I've got hit by it. That was a mistake.
Go.
But now it becomes a bit more difficult. But it's still the same principle. We're just on it.
This way, Turtle.
Shut up. Right.
Body and...
Just don't let them get killed. Crumble yourself, the chopper. I need specials to be coming in a bit quicker, please.
Make yourselves at home.
It's going to absorb a different power now.
Body and
It's doing all this messing about now. Run away. Don't want to get killed. Now I'm going to get killed.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Just not get killed. There's the top tips, yeah. But as long as I'm alive and I'm doing damage, it's gonna... Oh, there we go. There we go. Shut up.
Speed of light.
Right.
Oh, that was a mistake. I tried to switch to Chi-Chi, I thought, to try and heal up, but not quick enough, obviously.
Opening box of
Adaptine tricks. Well, wrong thing against Cryo, but let's see it for fried egg. I'm just in healing while I'm hitting, staying alive. You know, just still doing damage.
Faster. Okay, faster.
Here it is again. Let's go.
No, my sword. Don't blink. Witness the power of Google.
Takes a while, doesn't it? This is taking longer than I thought it would, to be honest. Maybe it's because the squad...
Plan. Speed of light.
Squad maker.
This may hurt a little.
Maybe it's because it's getting eggy all the time. Now it's doing that. Whatever that is. It's gonna kill. It's gonna kill Ching again. I've got to heal up. I've got to heal up. It's doing icy things. Rah! We're still going. Now it's doing fire things again. Doesn't know what it wants to do now. No! Killed her. Killed her. She's part of my damage dealing crew. It's a bit of a problem. 60 seconds on the egg. Don't keep pressing it. I've done this before where I've been knocked down to just little Chi-Chi at the end and she's had to grind it out, so it can be done with just little Chi-Chi, but I don't want to have to go through that again. Oh, I'll tell you what's happened. We've lost our food buffs as well. Let's have some defense buffs and let's get some more crit attack buffs. Crit buffs.
Rain out.
That'll help.
Lines your. I let my guard down.
Ah!
Rain cutter.
30 seconds on the egg.
Wow.
Well, getting it done now, look.
Hey!
There you go. No! Wait, I pressed leave domain. I didn't get my rewards. Let's go and heal up and do it again. Go with a different squad this time, I suppose. Try and do a bit more damage. I mean, this is quite my top tier trio with nice... Just go back and do it again. It's fine. Unbelievably. What do you mean, given that you say it's not a slow kill given the circumstances, maybe the elements it chose, or do you mean given that I've got a buff squad?
Not good.
Because maybe I should have changed squad, but I would just want to... I just think we can do it quick. I think we can get there.
Speed of light.
Maybe we get a bit more luck on
The Temple of Wisdom.
my order of my specials, maybe. Because at the moment I'm not getting any big specials going, which is a problem, and now it's going underground. Right. There's this, then it will come up.
Go.
Can you get any hits on it? Where are you, Ashaj Raja? There you are. Ashajda. Ah, he's angry.
Nowhere to hide.
Come on, wet boy. Come on, wet boy. Come on, wet boy. Nice.
Let me read you a... Don't blink. Hey!
Come on, let's get some damage in. I picked up a shield, which is great.
For 1,000 years of pain!
It's doing this. I can't hurt it when it's doing that. It does that when I've got my good special going, the chopper. Every time.
Today,
Shut up, I just killed you once. I think you're so clever. This I don't struggle on, I just find it a bit of a chore. Whereas the Shogun, I find it like a hard grind. Oh, she's dead! Out of nowhere. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Another egg.
Oh.
Ow. Shut up, you chopper. Now I've been marked with fire. It's quite annoying.
Share my knowledge. Commit it to memory. Yeah.
Got underneath its tummy there. Didn't like that, did it? Crumble! Rhubarb crumble!
Don't blink.
Ow! Ow! There's another shield there on offer. I took it. Lovely.
Incoming.
Stamping his
No, my
foot.
sword. Don't blink.
We're shielded up though.
Nowhere to hide.
Gonna hit one more special in before it does its absorption, am I? Yes, no. Where are you going over there? Just over there for? Just get out of the way of my special.
Will not absorb you!
Shut up. I'm doing my special while you're getting your absorption on again.
Don't blink.
It does my head in, I always do it. It's a mistake I always make. I need to hold back that special until it's done this, and then I can launch it at it. I know, come on, we've been here before just a minute ago. You get eggy, I smash you in the head.
Experience an eon of suffering.
And we switch.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Temple of Wisdom. Cryo on cryo, but it has to be done. Keep us alive. And then we'll give one quick blast with the ching there.
With sword comes shadow.
Which will do a good job on that. And now we're ready to seal it out.
Body and no, my sword.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
It can't stop us now. Is this Assad? I think it is. It's getting eggy again.
This might hurt a little.
It's doing that ice thing, but I think we're on it a little bit quicker this time. Come on, special out.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Have that, you chopper. Now don't press anything. Do not leave domain. Do not leave domain. Go and get... Shut up. Go and get your rewards first. Jesus. I had to do that twice. Got a Dragon Lord's crown and a gilded scale. And some bits and pieces. The Troop's Dawnlight is HP over crit rate, energy and attack. Where are the good ones ever? A year now, and I still haven't had attack, crit rate. Oh, underneath anything. But... Dude, this is good. Crit rate, attack, energy recharge. Yeah, but it's got energy recharge. I'll lock it if you like, if you think that's good. It's got crit rate and attack on it, which are the two good ones, but... You know, there's still two missing. Some bits and pieces. No, it didn't drop me... I got a Dream Solvent, but it didn't drop me a weapon billet either. Weapon billets are good. We didn't get a weapon billet. ER equals doing bursts on cooldown. That's true. You know, I just look for those two things is all. I just look for attack and crit rate. I want to see the holy quadrant of attack, crit. That's what I want to see it at least once. Next, I need one more boss kill, I suppose. Child could be on the list. I'm talking big boss kills as well, aren't I? So I'm only talking Child. That I don't want to do that. That's definitely off. So I guess it's between Child and Go on then. Go on then. We'll do the. We'll do this. This ain't that bad. Same thing. Sometimes I mess about on this, doing the thing you're supposed to, and sometimes I don't. I'll show you what I mean. Like, I've realised now, because I used to just face tank this, that you can stand on the things and make shit happen. Whoa. Right,
Let it be known.
Yes, well, Eggy.
Is mine.
Whoa. We need some food down us for defense and for attack. And we'll get in there.
This might hurt a little.
Sure!
Don't blink! Nice.
I don't exactly know how all this works, right? But it does its eggy moves, it does its thing. It gets eggy. We stand here and hit it.
Incoming.
Yeah? That's the general straightforward thing. And then they drop these crystals, look, and I go and pick them up. And then I can press them on this button. Shut up. Like that. Oh, he didn't like that, did he? Because I did my crystals on the button. Do it again. Over here. And now that's him down. So now I can really go to town and do some damage, yeah? I think that's the plan. But I don't know exactly how all those crystals work and how it all works exactly, but I know that's generally supposed to be the plan here, isn't it?
Life goes on.
But I find it's just the same amount of damage, so why don't I just stand here and face tank it all anyway?
You cannot defy me.
I didn't really get a big chunk of damage out of that, did I? Might as well just stand here and face tank it anyway.
My endless
Right, cycle! Go! Cross! Oh, I got one killed. I got somebody killed.
Wordless insect.
Wordless insects. She can have one of them. I don't have to use my brain as much. Go and collect my crystals. They're all out there, look. Oh. Go on then, I'll pick up some crystals for you. And now I'll press it on there, look. I don't know what it does. Get out of this. See, now I'm messing about, not doing damage. Why am I doing that?
Rain outlines your fate.
I'll just stand next to him and do some damage.
Cut to the chase.
Feeble human. Missed that one. Alright, we can do this again. Electric. Ah, didn't like that, did you? Bad chopper.
Don't blink.
There's some more electric ones. One of them.
Faster.
Now you fucked. Ah. Hydro heals, cryo gives you energy. Oh, okay, I didn't know it does other stuff. I'll just go for the electric because it does this and then you can attack it.
You cannot defy me.
It takes ages though, doesn't it though? It's taking ages.
My endless cycle begins.
Life goes on.
Put out.
This might hurt a little.
Rain outlines your
Incoming.
Perish!
Got an idea again, isn't it? And this is only the first half. It's a bit of a time investment.
Significant past.
There's two more. Get this one.
Faster.
Get this
Okay,
one.
faster.
incoming. Cut to the chase. Witness the power.
Commit to memory.
My body.
Nowhere to hide.
name.
Pop it.
You cannot defy me, mortal!
Shut up, you. I am defying you. That's exactly what I'm doing. Don't care about what you say.
Grow.
At my command,
There you go.
you shall fall.
You shall fall. You can have that back. Help me climb on. Like a giant transformer now. Like a Gundam or something. There it goes. And you're like, how'd you fight that? Well, you get close and you pick up crystals and then you let off big blasts.
Mine to dominate.
Ah, I got nailed then, you chuffer. Where's it gone? Right. Get that crystals. Crystals are more important than anything. And there's a part of it where I get someone killed absolutely 100%,
How do you
but
go?
it's fine.
Faster?
It's fine. Get as much damage in as I can while he's messing about, yeah. But now I've got my T charged up. When I get my thing charged up, there I've got my T charged up. Oops. Got my T, so now I can do this. Pow! And that's what we're trying to achieve. Have that. Hit it with that. That was good. That does the most damage out of anything, so you just want to do that. And not die. Get that thing charged up. You still want to do some of this, if you can, but it's only doing little damage, so really you're in on that. Get that charged up, get that set up. Shoot the bastard. Oosh, you didn't like that, did it, you see?
I'll be fine.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Now this one is cheating. This one's cheating. Because it wants me to kill these things, yeah? The only thing I can do to kill these things is Nahida. Right, there's one down. There's two down. They might kill her, hang on. There's three down. There's all crystals, good for the crystals. And here's...
I see everything.
No. Four down, so I've done the engine, I've killed that thing. Now what does it want me to do? Do you know what I mean? What does it want me to do? Does it want me to aim my gun shooter? I got him.
Possible.
I shot him, yeah?
Everyone hold hands.
Now I can get... Oh no, I've won. This is even better. Wait. I can get up there. Let me get up there with my tinger. It won't let me up there. Alright, forget it. You can actually get up there and like, face down the enemy.
Sharing my knowledge. Let me weave you. Don't blink.
But I can't.
Opening box of adepti tricks.
I just want to do as much damage as possible. There's a little platform up there and you can get up on it, but I didn't get the tingers right. At least we're not dead, huh? That's the main thing. Kneel! Shut up. Grab that. On switch to Chi-Chi.
Reality is pain.
Oh, you don't. That's one of your bad moves. That's one of your moves, isn't it? You get eggy.
Rain outlines your speed of light. Hey!
Okay, I've got my E charged. Whoops. Don't know how that happened. We're ready for one more charge, and we should be able to finish it with one more charge.
Burn to oblivion!
Wheel of life.
Just look out for the next charge whenever it arrives.
Nowhere to hide.
Really charged now, I think. Okay, we're charged now. Oosh.
Speed of light.
For you then.
I can't lose it all again.
Wanderer. Original resin. We did the bottle bosses in the end. The boss battles. HP underneath. HP defense, energy attack. Puppet strings I'm liking. 2 mirrors. And a dream solvent. But no billet. No billet today. Got those done though. That's the weekly boss battle grind, isn't it? It's not a boss with DPS check. The green thing will always do passive damage. That's true. That's true. No, he just charge attack and one-shot those. And before, though, I was always getting killed by the thing, but I've actually managed to make it work there that time, so that was cool as well. So we did alright there. We've kind of exhausted... Crocodile wants to eat me. We've kind of exhausted the day's doings, haven't we? That crocodile's coming for me. Oh, that's nice. Free wish. That's very nice. And there's more in the book. Another wish. Oh, hello. Another wish. No way. When I first met Shenhe, or was it a story mode? We met her down here, didn't we? I think we met her down here somewhere. First time, if I remember right. I'm not even going to pick any of the flowers. Just going to see if she's on her way out. Shenhe. 8 free wishes. We've already done a couple today, haven't we? There's a possibility. I'll just say that. I'll just say there's a possibility. Just say it's possible. Feels like it's been a big day for me today already, so... I don't know if I've got the excitement in me to cap it off with a gold star pull. Where the Rex Lapis thing, the other plaza. Do you want me to in the other place? Hang on, I've got 4 more.
If my calculations are correct, Wanwan Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today.
This place.
Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
I'm just in the right area, I think, aren't I? Yeah, we saw it here, yeah. I'm in the right area. Don't fall in. Oh, I did just slightly touch my foot in it. I'm in the right area. Come on. Shenhe, come home. And I'm pretty sure we add up to a temple with these next couple. It's been quite harsh on us. A lot of those were big free wishes. I was like, wow, loads of cool big free wishes, and we got nothing from them. But... Ah, it's purple, isn't it? Ah, well. We got sucrosed. It was worth the run. It was worth it. We got sucrosed. We might be able to get one more wish out of it. One more is not going to get it, is it? Our history. I bet our history's like bang on. I bet that's now bang on pity. My guess. So next banner's ours if we want it. But Shenhe, quite a cool character. Goes around again. Same with Kamisato Ayaka. I bet I can get her in one wish. I bet if I get one wish I can have her, but check my pity. Because we can't add it up with what we've done today. We've done like 10 or so today, haven't we? But I was going to wait until it ticks over, but yeah, that was a 10 pull on top of this today. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 or so. So we're about 50-ish. 60, 70. We're 20 wishes away, really. It's not big. It's not small, though, either. If I'd been hard on it, I could have done a grind for it. We just got an easy 10 there. You know. But 20 is not even guaranteeing it, is it? Yeah. So we're not even... It could go to 80 or 90, couldn't it? So 70 is where I start to think it should start to come. From 70 onwards is the increased percentage, you're right, yeah. So that's alright. We just pushed our PT all the way nice for the next one we run. And we can save up. These two are great characters, but we didn't get them because you don't get every 5-star. And that's fine. They elude me again. They'll come round again. But we did get Sucrose. So, I mean, she's a... Oh, I turned my back. He's turned his back on us. Hello. Sucrose is a good quality, solid character who, when I first got her, I was a bit like, yeah, but overall, she's really useful in some certain applications. Like, might get elbowed aside a little bit by my new 5-star. Might get elbowed aside a little bit by my new 5-star Animo. Mightn't they? She's ready to ascend as well, but I just gave away all of her turquoise. Oh no! But her constellation now, C4, she will reduce the cooldown of the hyperstatus every charged attack she scores against opponents. Happy with that. She becomes one of my, you know, my C4. Who else have I got that's quite high on the C scale? I think it was this chuffer, wasn't it? C5. I've got some quite potent Animo characters. In theory. Might have to start rocking the Animo squad for a bit. I don't think next... I think next we're going to be in Fontaine, aren't we? Maybe a bit of Animo and a bit of Dendro might be fun in Fontaine. Can you get a... Can you... I wonder if you can get a Bloom Swirl going. Maybe I'm tripping. So many cool characters. And I've got loads of books as well if I want to level anyone up. Number 9. He can be ascended. I just happen to have the bits. Might as well go for it. Boosh. We can give him... We get a freebie, don't we? Free wish. Claim that. We can give him the level up. Should really be Diluc, shouldn't it? Like, I shouldn't be sleeping on having a Diluc. I know we just got loads of new books for little Algeron, you know, whatever his name is. Mika. But it should really be Diluc first priority. He's going to have to come along a little bit slower. I get these characters that I really like Yunjin, who I think they're really cool. I wish, you know, wish I had them, and then I get them, and then they sit there down here, not getting leveled up, because we've got other characters that literally, you know, being a 5-star, just take the priority, don't they? They just, you know, Xiao, Farazan, Sucrose, and maybe Bennett. You see, there you go as well, Bennett, 50 out of 60. I need to level these characters up a bit more.
Benny's in.
Shut up, Benny. We've got them there in the sidelines. Gonna need a few chunks. I've got all this stuff, it's just books and chunks. And it happened quite quick for Xiao, who at the moment doesn't have artifacts. His talents, we've been grinding today, so they should be able to go up. Bane of all evil. Gonna need to craft those. But I'm in the right place for that, aren't I?
Time to act.
On top of Hu Tao's gaff.
Body
Alright,
and
Hu
mind.
Tao. Just on the roof. You're right. You having some tea, look. Oosh. Just turned up, there's a cat. I'll tell you what, when it's, you know, when they put me in the game as an NPC, just immortalise me forever in the game as an NPC. Being off Chitu. Being him off. He's actually in the quest, isn't he? I hear him say, try your luck betting on Jade. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear you anymore. Get rid of him. Don't have the Jade gambling out here. It's part of the quest, it will have to stay forever, won't it? I don't want to have to be, if I'm immortalised in this little part here. Because I come here a lot, and like, I always say about how I like it. I don't want to be here forever. Like, maybe put me under the tree over here.
What should I try this time?
Maybe put me under the tree over here. Don't want to have to hear him going on about his jade all the time.
Time to act.
What am I doing? Yeah, I'm crafting some books. Was it prosperity? It was one of them, wasn't it? I think it's prosperity. Might as well craft them up. Gonna need a lot anyway. Craft it up. Got bonus books. We're not doing the Hearthstone card checks. You keep messing about with your characters. This is what you do in Genshin Impact. 7, 8, 9. I need 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. We've got them. That's fine. Bonus books. That puts him online now, though, doesn't it? We just need to get his artifacts. We need to do an artifacts grind. That and that and that don't do anything. These get... and then, can we go 7s? Oh, we can, look. We've got shadows. We've got those kicking around. So we can do that. It's just Mora. But that can come. So we've got that, and we'll do some more prosperities, and we've got those already. So he'll be 7s before you know it. And that's just come a bit quick for his artifacts and his weapon as well, which I didn't get fully upgraded during the event, so it needs to be upgraded separately, but that's 41 of 50. We're not going to be able to do it today with no Mora. But yeah, I've got loads of cool characters, got loads of cool 5-stars, look. I'm really, I honestly thought when we started playing Genshin Impact that I'd be sat here with a bunch of 4-stars, 1 5-star, of which I didn't choose and didn't want and wanted the other one, and but instead I've got loads of cool stuff, all the things I've ever really wanted I've got, and unless you could sort of say Shenhe kind of came through and Ayaki came, but yeah, but what I really wanted I got, didn't I? So, you know, I'm eternally grateful, really lucky. Really lucky. Yeah.
I never
Fair
embark
enough,
on a
isn't it, I
journey
suppose?
without a good book to accompany.
You only go around quick, don't you? What's going on in there? Though? I've got something that says exclamation point. Oh, it'll be here. New characters. New Mika. I think even Baizu I might skip on.
Body and mind. Time to act.
The ones I can skip on, is it a bow? Baizu. The ones I can skip on most are bows, because I never really tend to use bow characters, even if they're cool characters. And we've got Faruzan, because I thought she was cool. I never tend to use them. Amber is my main top bow character. Catalyst, see, even there as well. For me, the swords are the coolest, and it goes down in order of how much contact it makes. So Catalyst is probably right on the outside. I really wanted... Again, it was the character. I wanted Nahida for being the little Archon. She's cool. You know, so she is a catalyst. That's cool. But he'll be together with Ganyu rerun. Or Ganyu I might go for, yeah. See, I can throw a few primos at Ganyu, no problem. But I'm not going to be going for Baizu, yeah. You can't put Baizu up against Ganyu and expect me to roll for Baizu. It's just not going to happen. So we might have a look at the Coco Goat. Because then she completes my set of people from Liyue as well. I think the, what's they called? The Liyue Qixing. I've got quite a lot of the Qixing, haven't I? Be nice to have the full Qixing on the go. There's always something. We spent the resin. We ran the domains. We did the story. We got the primos. We won the character. We didn't, did we? We got a Sucrose, but it's fine. And then let's have a look at what's going on in the world of Hearthstone then. Let's just open it up and have a look. See if I'm right or wrong about... Because you know, it used to be that on expansion day I would be like, right there, have to play, bang on day one, get me in there. Not so much these days. Festival of Legends. So if it's been launched, then we can play it. If not, we'll just look at Hearthstone. But you're going to want one of these window pads. Windows. I don't know what's going on with the screen now.
Excited to see who's here.
I don't know why it's doing that. This doesn't look right, does it? Why is it doing that? Okay, once it thinks it's playing it through Genshin Impact for some reason. So I'll turn that off and I'll turn on Hearthstone. There you go. Okay. Win 5 games, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do the Tavern Brawl Arena Battlegrounds Duels one. You can just fuck off. This has to be immediately skipped. I'm not playing Battlegrounds. If it says Battlegrounds, it goes in the bin. Available in April. So it's not... Oh, wait, it's not live yet then. We're not doing pack opening tonight. It says available in April. It is April. I got it in my head that the 7th was the date. Got all these packs, look. Loads of packs. 142 on the bundle. It's quite a lot of money. Bought that, the bundle. And the other bundle, where is it? Where's the other bundle? I got that with my gold that I got. I didn't pay for that. I got that with my gold that I got in the game. That other thing. Because I've got a lot of gold in the game. We can still play a few games of card Hearthstone game. We can. It's a different tone, isn't it? A little bit of different pace. It's been a big, long streaming day for me today. Bit of a marathon. Should have set it up. I should have called it a marathon streamathon. Did the chocolate tier list. Did the book read and react. Played Genshin Impact. Brought to tears by Genshin Impact a little bit. It's been quite an Easter, really. An online Easter for me. I did say to my mum, I said, like, you know, do we want to have a family dinner and this and that? I thought we might have done something for it, but we ended up not bothering. Like, that was fine. Some years we have bothered, you know, but not this year. We haven't bothered. I don't know why, but... yeah. Interesting, yeah, though. Being on the internet, that's a much better hand, thank you. I can't understand what my opponent's going to be doing as warrior, but some new cards might be available to them, or the core set might have rotated. Maybe that's what's happened, is the core set might have rotated. So it might be possible that they've got a better hand than I expect, because I don't know what they're... I believe that there's a new reverted change where Warsong Commander now grants units charge, so they might be playing that. Or they might just be a bot, or they might not be aware that anything's happening. Good old Hearthstone. It's your turn, you fucker. It's Pirate. I'm playing Pirate Warrior. So, I think I win. Grab your cutlass! That was fun to play. So you're from back in the day then, because that was an old one, wasn't it? I go to face because you have to kill yourself against my taunt. So I just go to face. And then next turn... oh, that was a bad turn, by the way. You know, I should have 2 drops, but that was a bad turn. Let's see what happens next. Where's my tobacco? There it is. Because I've got some turns coming. If I need to be reactive on board, I'll use the Whelp and we'll do some damage. And otherwise, this Time Warden is absolutely lethal. Played at the right time, you can double up the effect in a way. Because you can make things vanish and come back with the other dragon. And then when they come back, if you play that at the right time, they can all get Divine Shield. Taunt. Divine Shield and Taunt is pretty good. 2 good things. So if you get your value out of that Time Warden, you're doing well. At the moment, this looks bad, but obviously I'm going to go reactive, do the damage. Next turn's a problem, but the turn after that looks really nice. Next turn I'm just going to drop that and, like, you know, oh, I'm not reactive. It's a bit back and forth with Pirate Warrior here, but I should be able to take over on turn 5. And they should... the problem is do I get them killed before they get that gunship on board? You know, that might be an issue. But That's not good for me, for them to be able to save a minion on board. I thought they were going to have to trade, so that wasn't good. We're going with the Time Warden. We're going with the Time Warden. Floating the mana. I know I've got a 1-cost card, but it needs to be used with Mana Thirst so that you get something out of it. If you play it after 7 mana, you get a Drake with it. So you're playing it after 7 mana, you're not wasting that Drake. It's like a free Drake. Got her! That's put the kibosh on some of my plans. Lord it up! Here we go, though. This is going to have Divine Shield and Taunt, as will the whelps that we summon. So they might as well go in because they're rushers. And I've got a Divine Shield Taunt and 2 nice Taunt Dragons, even with Rush and on top, and all is good. The value. The value. And then next turn we can sort out our deck so that we're making sure we draw high cards and start drawing high cards. That's bad. That could do me some damage. I don't like the look of that. That looks bad to me. That's an issue. I don't know which thing to kill now. Lord it up. Are we going to do my plan? No, we're not going to do it. We're actually going to do this and Finley, I think. Should probably do Finley first, or should I draw first? It's 1 cost. I haven't got that many 1-drops. It's this and Finley. We're going to bash that because we have to bash that. They get more armor, which I don't like. But and then turn 7, we're playing. What are we playing then? Reorder, and a 4 or a 5, and I don't have the 4 or 5 in hand. So maybe I do this, but I do that on turn. Yeah, I do that on turn 7. Discover what I want to play. Yeah, okay. So it's this and Finley. We'll do Finley first, and I'm trying to do as much damage as possible, as quick as possible. So we're taking that, and I'm going to draw a card. Thanks. Although I could have took the hero power that would have done 1 damage, and then I could have done 1 damage to that. Yeah, I could have done that, but then I would have just floating loads of mana, and it would have been a silly turn. So this fits better. I want them to use up as many resources as they have. Like, I don't want to get that gunship on board, but I want them to run out of resources and me to start to take over. It's not really happening at the moment, is it? The quest really helps them out. Okie dokie. Oh, that's a bit of a tease. That is a tease. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a tease. Because I can go 3 and 3 here, can't I? And do some damage. Go on then. And it drops that, you see, which is nice. And I can do some damage there. Oh, I did that before I did this. That was an idiot move. Because this is going to buff everything in hand. I always do things like that in the wrong order. I'm an idiot. Need some. Oh, empty in the hand. You might as well. They're the cards you've got. Now they've only got 1 card we can take over, and it's a question of whether they can get their quest off before we like completely take over and smash their faces in. So now's the ideal time to use something like Tyrion. But first, I want to flood the board. They might have. There's 1 card they're holding back, and it might be something like Brawl, so it might be this, like, brings out the Brawl here, but really I'm going to go Time Warden, and then this is going to get Divine Shield and Taunt as well, so use it as a rush, get in. If they've got the Brawl, they're going to use the Brawl, aren't they? I mean, I don't know what they're going to do, but as planned, we've managed to take over. Are we just in time to see quest completion? Okay, so now it's just a race. We get this 1 extra turn. I can send all the minions into the future if I want. Probably don't want at this juncture. At this juncture, I want to go to face. Yeah, face with everything. And drop Tyrion. Yeah, this. Because they've got to kill me before I kill... Yeah, I will crush you. They've got to use their weapon. And I've got big taunts. If they kill all the big taunts, they get a board full. I send everything into the future. And discover another minion. It's just... I get a weapon out of this as well. No, they're completely filling the board. They're doing everything they can. Let's see how it goes. They should smash a lot of stuff up trying to get through my taunts. Set to 11. They need to press that button, yeah, because I'm going to have 3 hits of this weapon. Plus my button. See how this works, look. Really, I should hit the pufferfish. Shut up, you. Everything's going into the future.
Mistakes of the past.
I'm attacking. And I'm pressing the button. So now you've got to survive. You've got to press your button to set you to 5, but I've got a 5 attack there. So you need a taunt, or a heal, or some more armor, or something. Otherwise you're dead. I don't care about your gore howl. I don't care about if you kill this. I just cannot hit you in the face next turn and kill you.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
You can't kill me.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
It doesn't send the sleeping minions, no. That Juggernaut just stays there forever now, once you... That's your quest reward. That's there forever. Hello, Nigel. We did have a lot of fun. We did have a lot of fun. Yo, hang on. The Battle Pass. I remember opening 50 packs with pure gold. Oh, with gold, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry. Thought you meant of just gold cards. 50 packs of just pure gold cards. No, yeah. We did have an interesting stream, actually, earlier. We did the chocolate tier list. I knew it wasn't going to be the most popular thing in the world. But as promised, we did discuss it. And I think there's a few people in chat that will really get it. And, like, you know, will really resonate with it. So it's never going to be the most popular thing we do in the world. But then the ending to do the book read, that followed through on another... sort of, you know, we make these promises when I talk about things. We buy these cards. I need to do more tarot. We need to do the X, Y, you know. But it's nice to actually get things under the belt and say, right, we did that. I dressed up as a cosplayer and read the book and did a special. Like, yeah, it makes me feel like, I know it sounds stupid because I dressed up funny and read a book, but it feels like I accomplished something as a streamer, and that we're on the way forward still. Yeah, it was really cool. I'd quite like to, like I said, in the future, what we're going to have to start doing is instead of saying, oh, I'm going to do this stream, and then it just stops after about 3 hours, maybe 4, maybe 5. What I should do is I should say, today we're doing 2 hours of Genshin, and then an hour of Tarot. And then, like, when that little timer ticks over, I say, oh, okay, switch to the, you know, and then we'll actually get everything in. Because I'm looking at these decks of cards in front of me right now, thinking how cool they are. Just don't get enough use out of them. But we got enough time to get use out of stuff, haven't we? So these are the online cards still. That Divine Dragons does me alright at the moment in current meta. I've got some other decks. This is my... You'll like this. This will be fun. It might get me killed, but this is... Get this. This is Reno. Triple Frost Rune Death Knight. Reno Triple Frost Death Knight. Get that around your chops.
Fear the coming storm.
Mutinous always does me bad. Does me dark. Mutinous always cheats me. I've got a really weird hand here, actually. Obviously, I've got a... This is a Highlander deck. So there's only one of each card. And it doesn't really give me that much of an extra poke. Obviously, I've got Reno. But there's no Zephyrus. There's this Alistraza. But I think they're my only 2 specialist cards for the Reno. You know, why I've done that with only 2 duplicate specialists. In fact, that Alistraza is not a duplicate specialist card, is it? I think it's only Reno that makes the difference. So at least I get full health off Reno if I need it. But it's a Reno Frost deck. So with 2 qualifiers to make it harder to deck build. You can only, if you're using runed cards, they can only be frost runes. And oh, you see that number 2, and it's got 2 blues with it. You can only, you could get a red card, or I'm not allowed it. So I'm limiting the amount of cards I can use, and making it more difficult for myself. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there we go. Bloody hell. I'm dead. Look at that. Got killed. This is going to come in handy if I can draw some spells. This is actually quite a good card. It's actually a really good card if you've got a bunch of spells in your hand. Well, I don't have a bunch of spells in my hand. So, oh, there's the muck pools. This is a problem. What's going to happen next? There's a spell. Ooh, cheeky spell. But if I drop this, does it get killed? It probably gets killed, doesn't it? We'll see. Just pop them both down. And then next turn I'm playing the spell. Although they might play a rusher and kill that. But next turn I'm playing a spell. You play something slow and I'll play a spell and deal with it. Maybe. Something slow. There you go. Thanks very much. There's my spell. Deal 3 damage to an enemy and freeze it, and deal 1 damage to all the other enemies. Kapow! Look at that. Quite powerful, aren't you? After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies. That helps out. That really does help out. Oosh. Should I float the mana, or should I ping it and just do the ghoul charge? I'll float the mana. Unless they've got something that can react to that, it gives me a bit of a poke, and I can use another spell. And maybe I can even get another spell, and then I can do another spell. There's the rusher. That was as expected. And then they're going to, then they change that, and it becomes a 10-10, and now the game's over. Oh my god, Hearthstone. So the Null is a 9 mana card, and it comes cheaper because of cards in your hand. So when you use the muck pools on it and transform it, it becomes a 10 mana card. So you mana cheat it out, and then mana cheat it up. And now I'm facing this. An 8-8 with Wind Fury. You know, now I'm dead essentially.
Is eternal.
My good thing off the board is gone. That's gone. Can't have that anymore. So let's freeze it. Let's just freeze that. I haven't got many good cards because it's a Reno deck, so I'm just going to play that. It almost feels like I'm playing Arena, but obviously this is the standard ladder, and I brought like the worst deck in the world. I put it together. When it kicks, when it pokes, when something goes right, you know, when you get the right... Because with Reno decks, you're not always going to draw the right combo, are you? Because there's only one of each card. So, but when it pokes, it goes well. But this is not going well. Oh, no! Hey, look, you've got a heal thing, but you can't get healed. So I've got a you can't get healed card, so eat that, you dickhead. This is a good card. Deal 2 damage to random enemies. But that's a problem. I've got to try and deal with it. There's nothing I can do to deal with it. So I'm going to play the good card. Hooray! Do damage to that. Ah, well. If they've got any sense, they'll just double 8 to the face and I'm dead. And then they can teleport it again with... Not teleport. Evolve it again. And then it's another brand new 10-10. With rush and some shit. I'm dead, essentially. Got to let it play out, though, for the courtesy of the other player. There we go. There's not much point in me wasting my time here. I should just, like, quit, but you never know. Oh! That made it more difficult for me. By a considerable margin. So... That doesn't help either. Okay. Feels unfair. Feels unfair now. I could do 2 damage to all the enemies. That would have been good if you didn't have this 12-12 on board. But it's not going to cut it these days. Not in the world of Hearthstone. This could draw Rush, Taunt, Divine Shield. I don't have all that in my deck. Not until I put it in my deck later, so this is problematic. I'm going to do that. And sadly I haven't got the mana to play these cards. So I'm basically dead. When I say basic, I mean completely. Just kill me, please. Forget it, I'm doing it. If you're not doing it, I'm doing it. Bad. Not good, bad. Bad deck. We'll do a couple more with the Divine Dragons, because it's a successful deck. I'd rather win than lose. And then we'll have another look at some of my other homebrew, problematic homebrew decks. You open 50 packs of pure gold, and then 50 euros goes someone the same amount of cards. You have to grind an entire expansion, yeah. Well, it's free to play, but it's pay to win. But it's not pay to win, it's pay to get the cards that you need to win with. With which you can win. You know? I don't want to drib-drab all the card collection out. I'm not like when I was a kid and I was collecting things, and I don't want to do that. I'm not doing a sticker book. I want to play the game, and I want to have all the cards. Right, so tell me what the cost is, and I just have to buy it. But I think it's an extortionate cost. I think it's an extortionate cost. Lovely. You think you can play the Amalgam on 2, but you can't, because this Righteous Protector doesn't have a type. And the Amalgam should give me, I believe, if the minion doesn't have a type, it should give me an option of minions that have no type. But instead, unplayable on 2 now. Unless I really need it. But don't worry, we've got our combos lined up. We've got some good stuff that will come up. Actually, this deck needs one quick rework as well, because I'm missing an end win condition. I used to have the deck of treasures, but I was running it, and then I changed the deck, and then I didn't put it back in. Turn 2, button. Your turn, button. Button. Don't mess about, press your button. Pretend you're playing a card, press it. Ooh, press this button. Cyan Whale, press their button. Oh, we all knew you were gonna. Don't have to pretend. What am I gonna do though? I kinda wanna get the Time Warden out. Because next turn I can choose another, and hopefully I can hit another Amalgam, and if I get 2, I'm rocking. They'll both have Divine Shield and Taunt, and I'll be able to choose 2 more dragons for my next 2 turns. I've already got a turn 5, but it's whether I get a turn 4 off the top. If not, I can line up a turn. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Right, let's see what we get. Options. I'm going to take Kazakusan because I just mentioned that I didn't have it and I should have had it. And I'm going to take this opportunity. Turn 5 I've got lined up. Turn 6 I haven't got lined up. Turn 7 I haven't got lined up. I'm going to do this. I think this works because there's 7. Oh, there's another minion with Taunt. Okay. So turn 5. It's about whether I get to turn 6, whether I get to 6 cost cards in my deck. I think I do. I think that's the perfect time to play that. I think there's another 7, and then I think it's a 6 after that. So one of the advantages in this deck is being on board presence with these Divine Shields and Taunts. You know, that's a big feature of it, that aspect. But another big important part. I'm not quite going to have the damage to get to this, am I? It's going to be annoying, that is. What was I going to say? Yeah, on board, having that extra Divine Shield and Taunt is a big impact when you put it on more than 1 minion. Like, it lasts over 2 turns. You can either do it in combo on the first turn and then other turns. Like the second turn can involve one of these big minions. It's quite a big effect, so it can really help. And then being able to essentially load your hand with the correct cards at the right time, that's a big issue solved by this deck, so I think that's another reason it's powerful. I don't like this that's going on here. I need to get to that, which I have been given the opportunity to, so I will take that opportunity. Could be sending them into the future, could be dropping a big chuffer next turn, but I'm going to push right now. This is perfect. I can go 1, 2, and I might as well rush in and kill that even though they get to draw a card. I mean, why not? Drop that. So we're starting to gain control on the board. So I'm not going to need to vanish everything next turn. Instead, I can drop the big chuffer. And then we go in with Divine Shield, Taunt, give me an Ashbringer. And the treasures if we want at any time. The treasures should help us finish off our opponent if we're still strong on board. My opponent might have, like, you know, things they can do. That didn't work so well, did it? They spent all their corpses already on taunts. And they're going to try and hold on, hold out. So maybe I save that for a bit. Get through some of my other cards. But I know that my cards are now in reverse order. Bigger cards coming off the top. Smaller cards at the bottom. So there comes a point where I don't want to wait for a next 2 drop, do I? Might as well load the deck. Chance to draw a card. It will be smaller than a 5. I think we'll go with that. I'm happy with that. Get these cards out of the deck before we annihilate it with Kakuzan. But I think next turn is probably Kazaku-san. Although there are 2 3-drop friendly dragons that have healing that can provide another card in them. So they're value. Maybe I want to wait till I've got those drawn out. But maybe I don't. You know, maybe I'll just drop that next turn. I've got options, I've got choices. That's the good thing here. And if I get in a sticky situation, we can Anachronakonos. I want to get Trident out so that I've got my weapon aboard. Same thing as last game. I can start smashing my opponent in the face, making it very difficult for them to return.
And defile these lands.
Once you get someone damaged enough, they have to heal up, you know, or they kill everything, or they do. These are the questions that you need them to be asking. Not really worried about that great big zombie thing, because I've got this.
Put your faith in the light.
And everything else is going to face. And it means your next turn, you know, you're getting closer to the edge here, so you need to make sure you clear my board now. And if you do, I've got that weapon up. And if you don't, you know, we've got options. I've got a Rusher. Hopefully the next card will be the final piece in the puzzle, which will be give everything Divine Shield and Taunt, which will be the next Time Weaver. That's what it's called, isn't it? Time Weaver. What have I done with the mic? Just forget it. Anyway, Time Weaver. We'll have Time Weaver next.
I can be very.
And if you're going to invest like this on the board, I can just bin it off with this.
For the wars to come.
I certainly am. Thank you very much. Sometimes I miss the game, but the feelings of being left behind after not playing so much long was too big. Kind of. Although what they did was they offered me 150 free packs. Like I saw it was on the internet. I opened the account and they said, "You haven't played for ages. Here's 150 free packs." And I was like, "Go on then." And that got me back into it because that was exactly about the amount of, with plus maybe a battle pass that I paid for, and like last season, like when they gave me the free packs, that and a bit of extra. I haven't got all the cards. I'm still missing. It's not like I did every expansion for the. I missed 3 expansions, a whole year of it, and it's not like I've caught all that up, but I'm close enough, and I've got enough of the bits and pieces, and you know, I already had a load of dust and gold and stuff, so they got me back in. They did. They wrote me back in, and Capital K said about it. It's now bought the next one. I'm a streamer though, so I'm officially streaming it. Also, my MMR and all my rank and all that, that's out the window. I'm on standard ladder. Look, I'm on 4 silver. There's all my stars. I need more push. And on wild, how many? I've got 8 free stars here. So wild's a bit more of a playground for me, I suppose. But you get 3 stars to get you up the ladder quicker. And on Wild, I can make, probably this season and next season, I could possibly make Legend. But in Standard, I've got no chance of Legend. Because all my 3 stars are up. You don't get any more push. I've got a long grind. So I just don't. And then, because you don't get any more 3 stars next season. And like, it's a long grind. Let's see what's going on in Wild at the moment. Our curse into our strength. Oh, side effects. No. Or you're going to play your 1-drop, what's it called? Come on, play your card. Play your little card. You're not doing anything. I hate it when they don't do anything. They've had to think, that's all they've done. It's time for me to think. Do I want to leave that out there for next turn while it's doing nothing? No, obviously I'm going to do this. Come on, give me the eyesore. Yes. Eyesore. Love it. They're probably playing some sort of control warlock. So I'm expecting them to clear my board maybe at some juncture, but the longer this eyesore stays out, the worse it is for them. I've got the option here of trying to reduce that cost. I could play 2 cards here. I could press the button and do the totem, drag that down to 2. But eyesore as long may it rain. Eyesore. You're not supposed to have it in an even deck, but now I have, and everything in my deck has been buffed. That's unfair. That's unfair. Not supposed to have that. You need to remove it, and you need to remove it now. But things are going to rapidly get out of your control. Oh, is it discard? Discard. Discard's still a bit of an issue. So we'll see what happens here. Because it might be they're just building up to a ruinous, gluttonous, disgusting turn. Nothing happened. They're going to leave Eyesore up then. That's a mistake. It's going to give everything +1/+1. All totems in my deck, hand, and battlefield. And there are a lot of them in my deck. Including this giant chuffer. So now we're going for numbers on this turn. We're going for... Bring it down to 2, then 1, and then play it, yeah. Oh, I should have put that out first. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. See, I told you I get these orders wrong, but this is going to get buffed from that. I think they're hoping that I play something that's small cost, so they can play maybe a Defile, and now that's come out. But it's going to get buffed by Eyesore, so I'm still beyond Defile. But I could have got that even higher up. I could have got that buffed even higher. That was a mistake to leave that out. That's causing me an issue. That could cause me to go under. But all this stuff, 5 health, you know, with 5 mana, what are you doing? There you go, Cataclysm. And here it comes. But we're right back at you, babe. Everything got a buff. And I've got that chuffer. Got 4 mana, 5 mana, 10/10. See what you got. You might have single target removal. If you have, then I fill the board next turn and we go again. Obviously I've got my legend card, so you can see my legend card back. Maybe that's intimidating. Maybe you're scared. Single target removal, come on. 1 card, remove the 10/10. Something like... What is it? Sacrificial something. It's not sack pack, is it? You got a card for it, surely. But then you're probably not running it, are you? Because you're playing discard. 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 It's 2 AM, you need to hit bed, yeah. I'm just going on long now. I should stop. I shouldn't be doing this. This is the sort of thing I should be doing off stream. Quietly, while I'm eating something. But it was fun to get it out and see if it's live. We'll do, when the new expansion runs, we'll do it for Capital K. We'll do the new expansion. And for me as well, because I love playing this. You don't, it's still good. Yeah, it's not good enough though, is it? We've still got that 10/10 out there, you chuffer. And this turn I can make a copy of it. So you're not going to be happy with that as a general concept, really. But what can you do about that? Whoops. So kill everything, kill me, make your choice. But do it this turn, otherwise I'm at you. 10, 10, 12, 10, they both need to go. Oh, also the 4/6s, they need to go. Is it another Cataclysm? They surely not. There you go. Well played. I think you could say well played. The taunt is a bit of a... That's disgusting. You know, that starts to get disgusting, doesn't it? So, I'm going to do something slightly different now. We're going for the watch post. We're going for the hero power. And I'm going to draw a card. Give them 2 health. Not this turn, I don't think. Do I want to attack into that taunt? I have to. 3, 1, yeah. I think I have to give that 2 health, because then I have to. It takes 2 hits. Because otherwise you're in. And I've got nothing on board to keep big. Because I need to be at you next turn. I think now's the time to do that. It seems silly. It's only one. It's only going to buff that one thing, but it prevents this from going under without further, without further problems from my opponent. My opponent could still find a way to kill that from their hand, but if I've still got something on board and you play spells, you're in trouble. So look, they're going to try and kill that, yeah, because that can't get any bigger, but I've got something that can get big. You're going to play a spell and something's going to get big. Careful now. I need to draw something that can get through that taunt quick when that thing gets big. It's very delicately poised, this. You know, I've thrown out what I've got. That didn't work. Yeah, go on then. Add a lucky to my hand. But I'm going to have to kill this. And they could kill that watch post. They could. Or do they want to kill me? We'll see. It's very delicately poised. They need to kill the watch post if they want to use their spells. And what they've got on board isn't enough. So they need to use a spell. But then it can make everything big. Or maybe they can just go face and use something out of hand and finish me off. But if they don't, they're dead next turn. It's, very delicately poised. It's quite a fun match. Both of us are playing absolutely disgusting decks. Look what they're doing now. Disgusting. 8. They're up to 8 on board to hit me in the face with. Can they find any more damage to hit me in the face with? They're up to 8, 9. They need to get 3 more damage out of this hand to hit me in the face with. If not, they're dead. They've got it. They've drawn a Fist of Jaraxxus and they're going to hit me in the face with it, look. Oh, a Soulfire. There you go, look. See how disgusting Hearthstone is? That's wild for you. During that game, I had like a 10-10 at turn 5. I doubled it on turn 6. They still smashed my face in. Delicately poised, could have gone either way. They had to draw what they had to draw, but they did draw it and then they killed me. So, yeah, good old Hearthstone. That's how it really feels. Still rocking like that in Wild. Tell you what, Dane is brilliant. Should we watch a little bit of Dane before we go? Because, I don't want to finish on that sour note, but Hearthstone can be a bit of a shitter sometimes, but Dane is still brilliant. So, let's get the main frame out. Where's the main frame? Where's my Firefox? There it is. Dane's still brilliant, isn't he? There's me making chocolate great again still. Actually, I don't really need to watch Dane on YouTube to prove that he's good, but I'll quickly put Dane in. I just wanted to show you, if you still like Hearthstone, and Hearthstone's your thing, Dane is the chuffing chuffer, and I'll just watch a quick bit of what Dane's up to, see how, because he's still rocking it and making it fun. even in
I took
Wild.
part in the standard Fairycraft stream. We're looking at Combo Rogue. I'm going to leave all the new cards on screen now so you can have a read of them. The main feature cards are going to be Record Scratcher and Mixtape because they're the most fun and the ones I found most success with. The idea was to play a bunch of combo cards, get a lot of stats on board, refresh with the weapon, play Queen Azjara, play some Colossals, and we also have Astalor because you can refresh and play a ton of those as well. Cavalry Horn's gone, yeah.
In fact, I'm not even going to play the rest of it. On time out. Yeah, this is me. Like, you're right. It's 2 AM. Like, it's going on that for me as well. If people want to watch other people's YouTube videos on YouTube, they can do that without me. I will. Obviously, I love Dane. I brought him to a light here because there is still somebody being creative and interesting within the format of Hearthstone streaming, and especially in Wild. So it's not all doom and gloom, but I find it to be quite laborious in Wild. But yeah, there is someone good out there still being creative. I'm the Super Chuffer. We've hit 6k recently. We're on the march to 10k. If you like the Genshin Impact, you like Genji Impact, you've got the Genshin Impact over there on Genshin Impact. This video will be live there within a week now. Within a week. Going to be catching up. Live on the main channel, the Super Chuffer channel, is recently a new couple of videos. Oh, new couple of videos, you said. Oh yeah. And there'll be more. And there'll be more. As well as the lives. So we've also got the podcast on tomorrow. Thus, at 7 PM UTC. We'll be talking about narcissism, probably for the final time in that little series. But it's been a great series about narcissism, and I can't wait. That's going to be good. Yeah. Super chuffing. Super chuffer chuff, super chuffer chuff, yeah. So yeah, you be good, my little podcast. I'm going to stay on a little bit because this stream's 2:56. So I think hitting 3 hours might be worth, or might it not, does 3 hours look too long and does 2:56 look better? I don't know. We'll find out. I usually roll 3 hours. We'll knock it on the head 4 minutes early. What the hell? And yeah, if you haven't seen what I've been doing earlier, it's worth a look, in a way. It just is what it is. What are you going to do about it? Thank you very much. We're on a wild journey. You be good, my little puckos. And if you can't be good, you're naughty.